Hey everybody, this is John the Other, obviously, and this is just going to be an audio recording, video, an audio video, and I understand from watching a video by TLDR, or TLDR, that I have been named by MGTOW Mafia as a MRA, or Men's Rights Movement reject, who is, in his words, co-opting or attempting to co-opt MGTOW. Let's play the clip of him.
See, I'm not impressed with fucking Stardust or John the Other or any other MRA reject, because I know exactly what they're trying to do. They try to co-opt MGTOW just like you, trying to make personal enterprise out of it.
Now, I have not listened to MGTOW Mafia's complete video in which he says that, and to be honest, I'm not going to, but I'm going to invite him to, in a short video, give some details as to how he thinks I am co-opting MGTOW. Now, what do we mean by co-opting? Well, I looked up the word just to make sure that I had an exact definition that I could respond to. And I found a definition that said, co-opt means to use or take control of something for your own purposes. And that's the definition that I will say that indeed, yes, I am co-opting MGTOW. However, agreeing that I am in fact doing that comes with the caveat that every other man who is practicing MGTOW in his own life is also, by definition, co-opting MGTOW. So I don't think that's the definition that needs to be pointed to and everybody gets all excited that the whole MGTOW is under threat from me with my fairly small channel of 12,000. So I'm going to suggest an alternative definition of co-opt that I think MGTOW Mafia is intending when he says I am apparently co-opting it, co-opting MGTOW, the movement in total. And that is to take control of something with the intention of perverting it away from its original or intended function. Now, that would be, in fact, a cause for concern if, number one, I was intending to do that, and number two, I was capable of doing it. Well, number one, I don't think I'm intending to do that, and number two, I don't think I'm a big enough channel that I could be capable of doing that. But I'm willing to hear the argument. So this video right now is really nothing more than an invitation to MGTOW Mafia to explain in some detail in what particular I am co-opting, that is, perverting away from its original purpose or intention, the movement that we call MGTOW. And I look forward to his response. And of course, thanks very much for listening and have a lovely day. And also thanks to TLDR for the shout-out. Okay, there's one more thing here. Having listened to the back and forth between TLDR and MGTOW Mafia, and I'm talking about listening to TLDR's video, I'll put a link to that in the low bar. I need to point out here that I am very much not interested in a conversation that ends in gotcha. And by that I mean where, one person in a conversation says to the other, or says to the audience on, effectively towards the other person, haha, you're a dumb shit. I have proved you're a dumbass. And I'm aware that in uploading this video, I'm really inviting MGTOW Mafia to engage in that kind of dialogue, because I can see that he's done it before. That's the style of conversation that he's comfortable with. Haha, I'm going to prove you're a dumb shit, or I'm going to prove you're a girly man, or a, whatever, right? MRM reject. And I gotta say, I'm not shy away from that kind of a conversation. I just don't think it's useful. And I don't think it's interesting. who's going to whip their dick out and have the biggest dick, and who's like get in some silly ass pissing contest. Fucking Jesus, I am so bored by that bullshit. So when I say I'm inviting MGTOW Mafia to explain why or in what particular he thinks I'm co-opting MGTOW, I'm actually asking for him to have a real honest conversation. And I hope he's capable of it. Because I'm really not interested in like the dick waving, who's got the biggest balls, who's the big man, who's the real man, who's the girly. I'm not interested in that at all. It bores the living fuck out of me. And I think it bores the living fuck out of a lot of the listeners too. So, I'm saying all that. I'm explaining all that because I think if I don't, the tendency is, here we are on YouTube, right? It's all pissing contests. To engage in a pissing contest, I don't think it's useful. I don't think it's interesting. Let's have a conversation like adults. We don't have to agree with each other, but at least let's, not be children seeing which one of us has the biggest dick. Okay? Thanks a lot, and have a lovely day.